The moving up and down from Budapest to Trieste was, giving me the benefits of the development of Corridor 5 from the road point of view, from road development point of view. Because when in the 80s it was taking about 8 hours from Budapest to Trieste and vice versa, now 5 hours are enough. Anyway, I believe that transportation by road is not solving the transportation problem in relation to environment conditions and cost of delivery of goods.
One thing is certain, the numbers speak clearly, because the pollution of per ton transported is about 1/10 train versus road, and also much lower than ship. Thinking that ship is a very popular transportation because it's cheap, but in terms of efficiency, the train is certainly the most efficient, especially for transport of goods. People, there is the element of distance, so airplane compete on the long distance and car compete on the short distance. But on the average distance, again, train is really the most favorable way to move people and goods.
In transport is for sure a better solution than to have thousands of tir running every day in the highways, polluting the air. The consumption of gasoline of a tir, altogether the consumption of transportation is much higher if you are considering the efficiency of the electrical energy applied on a trade transportation. So the original investment generally is high, of course, it's high, but also a highway, it's a very costly infrastructure. So I believe that the train is the future, must be the future, is actually already considered to be the future of transportation of goods. Just in time, then of course you need a system of delivery to the final destination, which is not cutting off the utilization of trucks for the local distances and for the domestic deliveries, but in the long run, the railway is a technological solution which is definitely actual.
As Maurizio was saying, the important is the concept of total unification. It's not just the construction of a motorway, it's not even just the construction of railways, it's a concept of bringing people together, habit, this especially this Mediterranean corridor that covers so much space and different of country, I think is a very interesting one. And the concept that then, intersect with all the other, make this fantastic network.
Definitely the new condition, the actual condition of the economy are giving the environment to talk, to reopen the dialogue about the fifth corridor, which is remained from the railway point of view totally unconcluded. And even with some risk that it is broken in different segments without a unique logic approach. So I believe that it is extremely actual to speak about the connection between East Europe and West, and to consider this kind of infrastructure development from an anti-crisis point of view in terms of job creation. So we believe that now in Europe, all the leaders are speaking about economical growth, but we cannot have economical growth if there is no injection of capital in some industrial initiative. And I believe that infrastructure development is strictly connected and it's a possible solution for that.
Certainly, as you notice, it takes a long time to do these things, maybe too long, but the difficulties are there. You have ecological problem, you have mentality problem, you have so many forces that try to postpone or at least change. Think how many ideas have been put forward of changing the itinerary of this corridor. I think that now is time really to go forward, and I agree that the more we speak about, the more we put the relevance of this subject to the evidence of everybody, the better it is.